Mater Dei still remains the #1 team in high school football, but can they stay there this week after going head-to-head with #8 Servite? Now, so far this season, Mater Dei has won each of their games by at least 21 points and has scored at least 42 points of their own in every single match. So take a look at the standings from our friends at MaxPreps. No changes to the top 25 this week. The top 25 teams going 21-0 last week, all of them winning by double digits. One of the closest games, we will point out, that was IMG Academy beating St. Thomas More 24-14. So that is 1 through 10 when it comes to 11 through 25. Chandler sitting at 11. Didn't play last week, but they do have a big matchup this week against another 6-0 team in Queen Creek. And St. Thomas Aquinas still at 15. They have now won their 6th consecutive game after they lost a while ago to #13 Jesuit. Let's welcome in our good friends at MaxPreps, Zack, Poff, Steve Montoya here. Zack, we're going to start with you. Mater Dei still #1, but it is a tough test this week against Servite. Mater Dei has dominated this series as of late, but can they continue to do that this week?
Yeah, I mean, you brought it up. They've dominated this season series. You got to go all the way back to 2011. That's the last time that Servite beat Mater Dei. But this is a totally different Servite team. We saw in the matchup last spring, Mater Dei won by 1 score, and Servite had a chance at the end to tie the game. David Bailey made a great play and forced a sack fumble on Noah Fafita. But I think this is going to be another 1-score game coming up on Saturday. I mean, you just compare the two teams. They're very similar this year. Mater Dei 6-0. They've won every game by 21 points. They're winning by an average margin of 42 points per game. But then you look at Servite, they're 8-0, and they have not trailed at any point yet this season, and they're winning by 38 points per game. So this is going to be a fun matchup, and I think Servite might end up giving Mater Dei a bigger test than St. John Bosco did a couple weeks ago. Both teams have great quarterbacks, but what it's going to come down to is who wins in the trenches. I love Mater Dei's offensive line, but I also love Servite's defensive line led by Michigan commit Mason Graham. He's got over 10 sacks this year. So this is going to be a fun game. And I know, Amanda, you love me giving those picks, but we're going to have to wait till Friday for this one. But if I had to say right now, I'm probably leaning towards Mater Dei, but I think Servite is going to make this one close next Saturday. And also, too, real quick, I want to point out that if Servite does beat Mater Dei on Saturday, they get St. John Bosco the following week. So if they win those 2 games, there's no way I can't put Servite at #1.
I thought you were about to say there's no way that you wouldn't show up without your popcorn, which Brandon Baylor pointed out to you on social media. We'll get into that a little bit later here.